What's going on, everybody? What is up, wrestling world? I hope you had enjoyed your weekend. I hope you had a happy wrestling weekend. We had a lot of wrestling, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. You guys missed me on Monday. I was feeling under the weather. I wasn't really feeling too good, and I wasn't, feeling well enough to do a podcast because I was really bad. I had a summer cold. I get them every summer. But I do like the way my body has really kicked it because I feel really good today. I was able to go to work today. I'm into my slave job, and I feel good. I feel a lot better. So that's why you missed me Monday, but I am here, and we have still, with missing Monday, we have a jam-packed week for you because of all the wrestling we had this past weekend. We are going to cover the G1Climax on this episode 14. We are growing, and I like it. We're going to talk about the G1Climax. It was my highlight of the weekend. Everyone wants to know, what was your favorite, and what was your favorite show? What show did you enjoy mostly this weekend? Me, it was the G1. I was all in on the G1Climax, and it was definitely the highlight of my weekend, followed by Fight for the Fallen, then the Evolve show, then Extreme Rules. That's just how it went. But none of these shows were crap. So we need to stop talking and acting like they're so crap. Now, WWE doesn't make sense with their booking. Yes, we know that. But the action that we got in the ring was not bad. And me, I'm all about in-ring action and good wrestling matches. So I enjoyed this weekend, and I feel like we got a lot of it. But the G1Climax is really, they have my full attention because this is a tournament where wins and losses matter. The more you win, the better chance you have at winning this tournament and going on to Wrestle Kingdom. You win, you get 2 points. You lose, you get no points. There's not a better way of showcasing wins and losses mattering. And I love the way this tournament is put together. And I have enjoyed what I've been seeing from the G1Climax. The tournament matches for sure. And I watch, some of the tag team matches I have, and they're not bad either, but it's just my main focus is on these tournament matches. But tell me what you thought about this wrestling. It was a jam-packed wrestling weekend. We have it again, I believe. Ring of Honor has Manhattan Mayhem. We are going to do a preview and predictions on that sometime this week. I may upload Saturday. I really don't usually do on the weekends, but I'll probably get my Ring of Honor Manhattan Mayhem preview and predictions up before that because I'm excited for that show. And we also got the G1Climax that will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going to give you my predictions on those as well. Nights 5, 6, and 7. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're going to get to those. But first, we're going to get to these results. Night 2 was Saturday. Night 3 was Sunday. Night 4 was Monday. And it's a lot of matches, so I'm not going to go into every match and give you a play-by-play of what happened. I'm going to just go over the winners and how I liked the match, what I liked about it, and we're just going to move on. This is going to be not action-packed, but I also want to give you the standings and the results and who's in the lead and who's really killing it so far over these first couple nights in the G1Climax. And then, like I said, I want to give you my predictions of 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to get right into it. Episode 14. Thumbs up, subscribe, share, view, help the boy out, help me out. I know what I'm talking about, and y'all see me. Y'all see that I know what I'm talking about, and I know this wrestling shit. And I'm not negative. I'm not real negative on it. I tell you what I like and what I don't like, but I don't beat up on any brand. I like wrestling. I love all wrestling. I love WWE. I like Ring of Honor. I like New Japan. I like TNA, AEW, and I want them all to succeed. Because the more they succeed, it's more wrestling for us wrestling fans to watch, and it's more opportunity for these wrestlers to go out here and show their craft. So all the hate, man, of wanting someone to fail and why is AEW taking so many times to WWE? And it's like WWE does it too. Like, come on, man, they WWE does it too. It's like we need to stop and just Enjoy what is going on right now. Wrestling wasn't like this last year. Wasn't like this the year before that. Like, this is a good fucking time to be a wrestling fan. And I wish people would stop killing it with just all the negativity. There's so much negativity in this world. It's fucking sickening, man. It really is. It's fucking sickening. Now, I get to voice your opinion. And I get to voice your opinion when stuff doesn't matter or stuff doesn't make sense. That's fine. But to completely just shit on a brand and hope for them to not succeed and they're stupid and that show sucked and they'll never be as... That shit is just dumb. Or WWE, they need to go out a bit. Like, come on, man. Like, really? This is where we're at in life? It's a shame. I don't want to wish failure on anybody, especially anybody who is out there trying to make a difference. The more wrestling, the better. The more competition, the better. We're going to get into this G1 Climax. Night 2, we had Juice Robinson defeats Shingo Takagi, and I liked it. This was a really good match. It was a really good way to start off Night 2. Hard hitting. I picked Shingo Takagi to win because I've really liked what I've seen out of him, and I enjoy him. But Juice Robinson, and we'll get into this a little bit more, he has really been one of the stars so far of the G1 Climax, and he has he could probably win Block B. He probably can win Block B, excuse me. Stumbling over my words. He could probably win it. He had a real good showing against Shingo Takagi, a guy who has only been pinned once, and that was by Will Ospreay. So this being Shingo's second loss and it being Juice, I think that is huge for Juice as he picks up the win with the Pulp Friction. So Juice starts off the tournament with a strong 2 points, and Shingo, after his dominant run in the Best of the Super Juniors, he loses his first match in the G1, but it did not make Shingo look bad. This match was really, really good. It's a match that I would tell you to go back and watch. I tell you to go back and watch all these matches. Really, really good. Juice Robinson gets his first 2 points of the G1. Also, we had Jon Moxley as he defeats Tai Chi. This was the only match I got right on my predictions. This was a bad night for me. This was the only match I got right. I just knew, but I liked how Tai Chi attacked Jon Moxley in the beginning before he even got to the ring. And if you know Tai Chi, you know he's a heel, so he has those heel tendencies. And I liked how I was like, hey man, I'm not gonna wait for this man to come down to the ring all pumped up to come down here and whoop my ass. That's just not going down like that. I like that and how the match started off, and it wasn't bad. This was another good match, and Moxley just keeps shining and being a star. He is hot right now. Yes, he is, and I enjoy everything that I've been seeing from my man Jon Moxley. This was another good match. Moxley picks up the win, gets his 2 points in the G1 Climax. Next, we had the upset. I call this the upset of the weekend. Toru Yano defeats Naito, and he did because Naito was playing Yano's game. You know, he's a trickster. He's a sneakster. He's a cheater. He likes to do stuff behind your back, behind a ref's back. He takes off the turnbuckles. He's very sneaky, very sly. He doesn't really win with good wrestling. He wins with being sneaky and cheating. And Naito tried to play Yano's game, and it ended up backfiring on Naito, and he got upset. I didn't see that coming. So I said, when this match happened, I said, oh man, my predictions are gone out the window. Yano, with the upset of the weekend over Tatsu Naito, picks up his first 2 points. Crazy, man. And the match, it's not that I didn't like it. I just know I've just seen so many really good Naito matches. But I do like how when you're in a match with Yano, it's what am I looking for? In his style, it's easy to get caught up in Yano, man. And that's what happened in this match. Naito tried to beat Yano at his own game, and it backfired. Yano picks up the win. The first 2 points in the biggest upset of the weekend. Next, we had... I'm gonna give this is probably the match of the weekend for me. And I say that because This match was really, 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 really good. All these matches are good, but Tomohiro Ishii defeats Jeff Cobb. Now I had Jeff Cobb in this match. I don't like what's been going on with Cobb so far in the G1. I'll get into that. This match was good. This was a hard-hitting, just slugfest. This really was a slugfest. I believe Jeff Cobb should have won, but I like how the announcers and on commentary, Kevin Kelly, if I'm not mistaken, and my man Rocky Romero, they do a good job. And I like how they said, this is Jeff Cobb's first G1 Climax. Jeff Cobb is still young. He's still a rookie. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to take a little drink of my water. Sorry, it was out the screen. I just want to let you know I was going out the screen to get a little drink. But experience is the reason why Ishii won this match. I like that. I like how they went with that. I like how they went with Ishii's experience being the reason why he outlasted and was able to pick up the victory on Cobb. And a lot of people talk about Ishii's style. Look at him. If you look at Ishii, he looks like a guy that's the way he wrestles. Look at him. He ain't got no neck. You call him the Stone Pit Bull. So, of course, he's going to be in the ring exchanging hard forearms with his opponent and doing the things he does. Just look at him. Look at him. Come on, man. Come on now. We so nitpicky, yo. Like, so nitpicky. Like, it's my man's style, and I like it. And he went against another big guy, but it also showed Jeff Cobb's athleticism. The way Jeff Cobb moves in that ring at his size. I love it. I just love it. I love this match. This was one of my favorite matches of the entire weekend. Ishii and Jeff Cobb brought the house down. Ishii picks up the win, gets his first 2 points of the G1 Climax. Next, we had the main event of night 2, which was Hiroki Goto as he defeated Switchblade Jay White. And I gotta say, this was a bad night for me, man. This was a bad night for me. I only got Moxley right. Goto defeated Switchblade Jay White. This was a good match. It was a good match. Gato tries to interfere. Good match. And I love what I've been seeing from Goto as of late. I know that he was away for a while and he has came back. Him and Kenta both being trained under Shibata. And they mentioned that he's been working in the dojo, working with Shibata. And I like what I've been seeing from Hiroki Goto. I've always liked Hiroki Goto, man. I always thought he goes so everybody. So I love New Japan because they all go hard in that ring. They really go at it in that wrestling ring. And it seems to me like when I was playing football, they used to say, don't leave nothing, like put it all on the field. Don't leave nothing behind. Don't at the end of the football game sit there and be like, I could have did this better or I should have did. It's go out there and leave it all out on the field. And I feel like these wrestlers in New Japan, when I see a lot of these singles matches, especially what I've seen over the weekend, they leave it all out there in the ring, it seems like. And I like that. And that calls for a good show. And Goto, I had Switchblade winning this because I believe that Switchblade is going to have a good G1. It hasn't started out like that. But Goto could be a dark horse in Block B because he looked good. I like what I'm seeing from Hiroki Goto. And he picked up his first two points over a big win over Switchblade Jay White. Now that was night 2. Didn't do good with my picks, but I enjoyed it. If I want to take away and say a match of the night, the best match of night 2, in my opinion, I'm gonna go with Ishii and Jeff Cobb. I feel like they really tore the house down, but every match was really good. I mean, Yano and Naito, but if you know Yano, you know his style. So that's what that match was. But I liked how they started. I really like Moxley and Tai Chi. Tai Chi gets a lot of hate too, man. I don't understand why. Is it because the guy sings on the mic when he comes up? I heard people call him saying he's too gimmicky. That really, it's like I don't know what's too gimmicky. I don't know what's too gimmicky. I mean, it's wrestling. Like they're wrestlers with gimmicks. Like what's too gimmicky? Like define that. Oh, he sings on the mic a lot. Oh, he's looking how he rips the pants off and da 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 da. Like he's also a heel too, man. I like it. I like Tai Chi, and he can get it done in the ring, and it was a good match. So I would suggest you to go back and definitely watch night 2. If not, just check out the highlights because it was a real good night. Moving on to night 3. Now, I did a little better this night. I feel like this was my best night that I had. I got a lot of picks right. Night 3, we had Lance Archer as he defeated Bad Luck Fale. And I went back and forth on my picks, but I went with Lance Archer. Lance Archer, man, he's undefeated so far in G1. He has 4 points. He's beaten Will Ospreay in his first match. Now he beat Bad Luck Fale. I just don't like the claw. And then the way he put Fale down and won with it was just like, come on, Lance. And I like Lance. Lance has not been I like what I've been seeing from Lance Archer. I'm just not big on the claw, but they're going with it. That's not that I don't like how it's become his main move. Like it's like his main thing. It's like, well, if all else doesn't work, I got the claw. Like my man Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. It's like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. But Lance Archer, he's had a good showing. He is a big guy. He was able to go in there, and like I said, the difference is Fale was going in there with Lance Archer, who can match power, and then Lance Archer has some speed to him. Now, it's the Bullet Club. They were up to their heelish tactics, but what got me is Bad Luck Fale was not pinned last year in the G1 Climax. He did not get pinned. He got pinned. Lance Archer pinned him 1, 2, 3 with the EBD claw. That's big. That's saying something big. Now, granted, you can say, well, he gets disqualified a lot. I thought that was going to be another route that they would go with this match. But I think Lance Archer getting the first pinfall win over Bad Luck Fale in the G1 Climax. I don't know if it's the first. I'll have to research that. But I know last year, for a fact, he did not get pinned. That's big for Lance Archer. Beating Will Ospreay in his first match, that's big for Lance Archer. So I'm impressed to see where they go with Lance Archer from here on, because it seems like he's going to be he's going to play a pivotal role, and not just in the G1. I think here on out is being a singles competitor. So that's what's up for Lance Archer, man. 4 points. Start off the G1 Climax. That's not bad at all. Next, we had Will Ospreay and Sonata. This was one of my favorite match. I would say it was my favorite match of the night. But I'm going to go with the main event being my favorite match of the night. Now, like I said, it's opinions, but this was really good. And you knew it was good when I saw this match. And I told you guys this was tough for me to really pick, but I went with Ospreay. I did not see Ospreay losing 2 matches. And this loss doesn't hurt Sonata. It really doesn't. So Will Ospreay picks up the win, gets his first 2 points of the G1 with a Stormbreaker over Sonata. Now, Sonata won his first match, so he has 2 points. So they're both even with 2. This was a good match. It was a really good match. Sonata and I like Sonata. He is one of my favorite wrestlers today. I like Sonata. He can get in there and do it with anybody and throw down. Same with Will Ospreay. This was a really, really good match, and Will Ospreay just impresses and continues to impress. Sorry, Seth Rollins, you are not better than Will Ospreay. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not saying that because I don't think Seth Rollins is not a great wrestler. I know they have 2 different styles. I get styles. I get all that. But my eyes, and performance-wise, Will Ospreay has been putting on better performances than Seth Rollins. It's not even an argument. continued again. I am all eyes, tuned in, can't wait for a Will Ospreay match. If you told me Will Ospreay is going to be fighting tomorrow night, main eventing against whoever, I am going to be tuning in and I am going to watch that match. I have to see this man in the ring. That's how good he is. Sonata as well. And they delivered. Good match. Will Ospreay getting his first 2 points of the tournament. Next, we had Okada picking up the win over Zack Sabre Jr. Rainmaker. I had it. I had Okada winning. I saw Zack Sabre Jr. ZSJ starting off the tournament 0-2, and he has. He's starting off. He's 0-2, but it was still a really good match. Zack Sabre Jr. is so fluid when he is going through his holds and going through his submissions and how he orchestrates them and how he gets out of certain holds and how he can put his holds and submissions together. It's awesome. It is awesome. He's probably the best at doing what he does. Jonathan Gresham's really good too, but ZSJ is just phenomenal. And Okada, one of the best wrestlers in the world, hands down, and he's been showing why. And like I said, I didn't think that the IW champion was going to be losing his first 2 matches. They were just matches that I just really feel like he should win. Okada, 4 points. He has 4 points. Zack Sabre Jr. still searching for his first win and first 2 points of the tournament. Good match. Really good match. Next, this is one I got wrong. I had Ibushi over Evil. This was my favorite match of the night until Kenta and Tanahashi. I just really enjoyed Kenta and Tanahashi, but I really liked this match either. So if you would say Evil and Ibushi was better, I wouldn't be mad at that. Evil showed me so much more than in a match with Bad Luck Fale. It was just like, wow. Like, Evil really looked like a star in this match. Kota Ibushi, his selling is just some of the best. And he is one of the best wrestlers in the world as well. I really, really liked this match. And there was a point where you did not know who was going to win this match at one point. Until my cousin really goes later on in the match. He goes, man, I don't see Kota pulling it out. And I said, I don't either. And he didn't. Evil redeems. After losing to Bad Luck Fale, he redeems himself. Picks up his first 2 points of the G1 Climax in a very impressive, good match. Great victory over the favorite to win this whole thing, Kota Ibushi. Where's it leave my man Kota? Where's it leave Kota? Kota now, he's 0-2. He has no points. I think he's going to start reeling off these wins, though. That's what I think is going to happen. He's going to reel them off, and it's almost hard for me to think he's going to lose another match. Maybe one more, maybe one. But he is about to go on a run. I believe that. But Evil looked really, 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 really good. And I like what I seen from Evil in this match. I really, really did. I just really did. And Evil, there's times where he just looks like a star. Man, you're like, wow. I liked it. I really liked it. Just like I said, if you say that this was the best match of night 3, I wouldn't be mad at it. But the main event, Kenta, Tanahashi still continues to put on good freaking matches. And I hear people talk about, oh, the old guys, no. Tanahashi's not that. He is still a major, major player in New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is still a top guy, and he still performs at a top level. This match was really good. And Kenta, he had to win. I said Kenta was going to win. This was my best night of the weekend. I only got one match wrong on here, and that was Evil and Ibushi. I had Okada over ZSJ. I had Ospreay over Sonata. I had Archer over Fale, and I had Kenta over Tanahashi. So I did good. This was my best night, and Kenta should have won. And the only reason why I say Kenta should have won is, like I said, he should have either tied or beat Ibushi, and he needs to beat Tanahashi, because if you want him to be taken as a very serious competitor in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and you want him to be taken seriously, and you want people's eyes, had to do the Tanahashi, you want them to open up. Not the Tanahashi, what am I talking about? Did the Naito. If you want people's eyes, the Naito, you want them to open and say, wow, this Kenta guy, you have What better way than his first two matches than to beat Kota Ibushi and beat Hiroshi Tanahashi? Like that sends him on a path to stardom immediately. I like it almost like post match. He goes to hand like Kota after that when he went to give the handshake to Ibushi. I mean Tana, excuse me. Tana's like, no, I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not doing it. And then I like how commentary mentioned they go, I mean, Tana's a hard guy to get that from. I mean, it took him how long before he even shook Shinsuke's hand? So I was like, wow, so that's big, but I like that, and I like this match. This was the favorite match. This was my favorite match of the night. In night 3. They all were good though. Go back and do what I recommend you to go back and watch these matches. Yes, I do, and they were really, 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 really good. Kenta gets the victory and his second win, 4 points in the G1 Climax. Tana, he's 0-2. He's 0-2, but it doesn't. Tana not winning this tournament, he's going to get some wins. He's going to reel in some wins. We know that. And he's going to get some big wins, yes. Doesn't need to win this tournament. Tanahashi is at the level in his career where we're just excited to see this man in the ring still performing at the level he performs at. And if he does get a title shot or get a title run, it's cool. We're cool with that. But I just feel like this tournament is meant for other people, I feel like, to really take hold and win and to really shine. But Tanahashi, this was good. This was really, really good. This was really good. My favorite match of night 3. And it was the right man winning, Kenta. And he's looking good. He's been one of the stars so far of this G1 Climax tournament. Moving on. We're going to get to night 4. Night 4, we had Shingo as he lost to Juice Robinson. He redeems himself. Beats Toru Yano. And this is a little tricky. I'm like, wow, man, they're really going to have Yano pull a sneaky victory over Shingo. And how would that make Shingo look after being so dominant in G1 and then losing to Will Ospreay, losing to Juice Robinson? Right thing. The right person won here. You have to still have Shingo Takagi looking strong. And he's going to have to pick up some bigger wins in this tournament other than Yano, and I really believe he will. But I like this match. This is a little bit of better match, in my opinion, than Yano had with Naito. And Shingo, right man win. He gets his first 2 points of the victory. And hey, can't forget, Yano has 2 points because he had the upset over Naito. So, big win for Shingo Takagi and the G1 Climax getting his first 2 points. Next, Juice Robinson. Victorious again over Hiroki Goto. And man, Juice and Shingo was really good. This was really good as well. Juice Robinson, man, is just on fire. Hiroki Goto. This new Goto, I really, really like it. And this was a match where I was like, I don't know. Now, I had Juice. I believe I picked Juice to win this match. I did. I had Juice winning. I had him losing against Shingo, but I had him beating Goto, and I had Shingo over Yano. So I didn't start. I said, hey, I'm not starting bad after my picks for night 3. I'm not starting out bad. Night 4, Juice gets the win with Pulp Friction again over Hiroki Goto. Juice is looking really good, and he's looking really strong in this tournament. He really is. He is now. He has really solidified himself as a prospect to win this thing. As a top pick, to win this thing with his first 2 wins over Shingo Takagi and Hiroki Goto. I like what I've been seeing from Juice, and I also like what I've seen from Goto. This was a really, really good match. You guys should go back, check it out. Next, Moxley gets 4 points and another victory as he was able to take out Jeff Cobb. Now, I had Cobb winning this match, and it's crazy because I had Cobb starting out 2-0 with 4 points, but it's Moxley. Jon Moxley, he was starting off, went over Tai Chi 2 points, went over Cobb 4 points, and this was good. It wasn't better than Cobb and Ishii. I don't think that it was. And I actually will say that I thought that there would be a little bit more into this match. It was actually, it didn't go as long as I thought it would, but it was good nonetheless. I mean, no one, come on, man. Moxley, Jeff Cobb in the ring. When I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, it's going to be good, and it was. But I just don't know. I mean, Cobb 0-2, no points, and Cobb's going to have to start reeling out some. And plus, why he shouldn't? This guy, Jeff Cobb, to me, like I keep saying, is amazing. I already know John Moxley's on fire. Moxley's going to be all right. Even if he doesn't win or even win Block B, he's still going to all out. He's still going to have a hell of a match with Kenny Omega. And I feel like he's going to have one more hell of a match, probably with Juice Robinson for the United States, IWGP United States Championship. So Moxley's straight. Cobb, I want to see something. Like, I didn't like the showing from him and Matt Taven at Ring of Honor. That kind of blew me. And just, him and Ishii was a great match. I just would have liked it more if he would have won. And it's like, what? I mean, Ishii's already never open weight champion, so it's like, what? I don't feel like he needed that win. Like, Ishii would have been okay not getting that win. And then this was just like, I just felt like Cobb needed this. He definitely needs his next win, for sure. And he has to start picking up some victories, man. That's just the way I feel. He's another guy that I feel his ceiling is high. No matter what brand he's in, no matter what brand he goes to or he wants to go to or he's in, Jeff Cobb should be pushed as a star, as a top star, because he has the potential. It's there. And the skill set is there. Ishii picks up the win over Jay White. Jay White, 0-2. Same way he beat my man Jeff Cobb, the vertical drop brain buster. This was good too. This was good because I really thought Jay White was going to pick up this victory. Now, I have to go back and probably watch my episode where I did these predictions because I believe I took Ishii over White. I'm not sure. I might have had White over Ishii. I'm not really sure. But this was a match that I felt could have went either way, especially the big win that Ishii had with Jeff Cobb. I'm happy that they went with Ishii because that match with Jeff Cobb was just so phenomenal, and he has so much momentum that I feel like it carried over into this match. And I just felt like it was just too much for Jay White, for Switchblade. And Switchblade, again, I got 0-2. He is 0-2, a guy that we felt New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to be focusing on starting out in the G1Climax. He's 0-2, no points. Next, Taichi over Tatsuya Naito, another shocker. I did not see Naito starting off 0-2 in this tournament, but he is. He's lost the upset to Yano, the upset of the weekend. Then he loses to Taichi. But see, this match is a little different because these guys have history. Taichi does not like Naito at all. Naito does not like Taichi. They have history. Taichi using his heelish ways to pick up the victory. Guess he has that iron claw in the blue bag. That's what I'm going to call it. And he pulls it out. He hits Naito with it. And this was a big win for Taichi. And I like the way he acted like, I need to win this match. And I'm going to go through all my heelish ways and to do whatever I can to beat Naito. Man, Naito down bad. Naito, Jay White, Jeff Cobb, they down bad. No victories. They have no W's. No points. That's going to change. I really believe that. My favorite match of night 4, I'm gonna go with the main event again. I'm going to go with Taichi and Naito. I thought that was a really good match, even though Moxley and Cobb, even though Juice and Goto was really, 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 really good. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with Juice and Goto. I think I really, really enjoyed that match. So I'm going to go with Juice and Goto taking my honors for match of the night for night 4. But they all were good. And once again, if you have not seen night 2, night 3, night 4 of the G1 Climax, go check it out. Go check out the highlights of these matches. Like I said, it was the highlight of my weekend. I enjoyed G1 more than anything, and these singles matches are good, and it's only going to continue to get better. So with that being said, I'm going to go over the standings right now. We're going to go in Block A. Now we have Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's 0-2 with no points. We have Kota Ibushi, 0-2 with no points. And Zack Sabre Jr., 0-2 with no points. That's pretty big right there. Those are three guys that, you would think it has a chance of winning this tournament, starting out where they're starting out. But it's still early. But, you want to pick up those wins early so you're not fighting for points at the end. But that's where they're at. Also, we have our 2 points, or 1-1 guys. Bad Luck Fale, 1-1, has 2 points. Evil, 1-1 with 2 points. Sonata, 1-1 with 2 points. And Will Ospreay is 1-1 with 2 points. And then we get to the standouts of Block A so far. Kazuchika Okada, 2-0, 4 points. The champ doing his thing. Kenta is looking so good. And everybody that was talking that shit and oh, when he was in WWE, I don't think they should have really, focused on him. He was injured a lot. I like what I've seen, what I have been seeing from Kenta. I got my words jumbled up. Hey, we human, we mess up. Like it. I really like what I've been seeing from my man Kenta. It's good. They have immediately made him one of their top stars already in 2 matches, something that WWE couldn't do at all. At all. Look at Shawn Spears, what he's doing in AEW. It's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Lance Archer, who I would say, people may not agree with me on this. I like clicking the pin. I know people. You probably noticed that in my videos. So why are you always clicking the pin? I'm fidgety a lot. I'm a fidgety person. Sitting still, something that I have to work on. So that's why I click the pin a lot. But Lance Archer's been a surprise to me. He really has. Starting the tournament out 2-0, and I like he's a big guy, and I like how they're focusing on him with this singles run. And he has definitely been, like I said, the star of Block A and one of the stars of the G1Climax with his hot start. So those are Block A standings. Block B standings. This is crazy because nobody in Block B will... Yeah, so we'll get to the Block B standings. It's Goto is 1-1 because he won. Then he lost one. So Goto is 1-1. He has 2 points. Jon Moxley, 4 points. I'm sorry. I'm looking at where I'm getting at. They're behind, so they didn't add the stats for night 4. But I know them, so I'm going to just break it down. Moxley, 4-0. Undefeated, 2-0, 4 points. 4-0. I said 4-0. 4 points, 2-0. Juice Robinson, 1-1 with 2 points. No, 2-0. No, he's 2-0 as well. Juice Robinson is 2-0 as well with 4 points. So Juice, Moxley, Ishii. Those are the top guys in Block B. Moxley, 2-0, 4 points. Ishii, 2-0, 4 points. Juice Robinson, 2-0, 4 points. Yano, 1-1 with 2 points. Goto, 1-1 with 2 points. Switchblade, 0-2 with no points. Jeff Cobb, 0-2 with no points. Shingo, 1-1 with 2 points. I think I messed that up. No. Jay White has no points. If I didn't, I kind of got it. Jay White doesn't have any points. Jeff Cobb has no points. They're both 0-2. Shingo Takagi is 1-1 with 2 points. Tai Chi 1-1 with 2 points. And Tatsuya Naito 0-2 with no points. So those, I'm sorry I got a little jumbled up at times, but those are your standings for Block A and Block B. And you look at it, Okada, Kenta, Archer, undefeated so far, 4 points. Mox, Ishii, Juice Robinson, doing their thing. Now we're going to get into my predictions for nights 5, 6, and 7. Those will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm going to go over my picks for those right now. We have night 5. We have Okada versus Bad Luck Fale. A lot of people were picking Fale to win this in an upset because he usually, they've been saying he's good for an upset over, Okada. I don't see it happen. I'm going to go with the champ again. I'm going to go with Okada again. This is tough because before, when I was looking at it, I had Fale winning this match. I'm going to go with Okada. I'm going to go with Okada starting out a strong 3-0 in the G1Climax. Tana over ZSJ. I think it's going to be another tough one for Tana. I'm going with Zack Sabre Jr. picking up the win over Tana. Now, I want Tana to win to avenge his loss that he had to Zack Sabre Jr., I believe, at Dominion. So that's why I want to go with Tana to win. And, matter of fact, I'm going to change up. I know I do this a lot. So what? I'm going with Tana. I think ZSJ is 2 in his head. And I feel like Tana will revenge his loss at Dominion and get his first win and first 2 points at G1. Next, we have Kota Ibushi, Will Ospreay. This is going to be amazing. If you didn't see these two go at it before, I believe that was the Wrestle Kingdom, where they started Wrestle Kingdom off. It was one hell of a match. I believe it was Wrestle Kingdom. I believe it was Wrestle Kingdom. I'm going with Kota. Kota is going to get his first win over Ospreay. He's going to avenge his loss that he had to Will Ospreay. And he's going to get his first win and 2 points of the tournament over Will Ospreay. Kenta versus Lance Archer. This is a tough one. Both of these guys are 2-0. They're both undefeated. They are tops in their block right now. I'm going to go with Kenta. It's crazy because a part of me is like Archer, especially what I've seen from Archer. I feel like Kenta finds a way and beats Lance Archer. And Kenta 3-0 with 6 points. Same with Okada. Archer is going to have his first loss against Kenta. Evil versus Sonata. Now, this is a good one. This is the one that I really, even in their tag team match that they had, they really went at it. I like this. I'm excited to see. These guys were one of the top tag teams in the world, Evil and Sonata. Going with my man Sonata. Even though I like what I saw from Evil over Kota Ibushi, I really like that. And that is why I was kind of leaning towards Evil. But I picked Sonata before when I looked at this match. I'm going to continue and I'm going to ride it out. And I'm going to go with Sonata over Evil. Night 6, we have Juice versus Jeff Cobb. I'm going with Jeff Cobb. This is going to be Juice's hiccup. Jeff Cobb got to get a big win, and it's going to come against Juice Robinson. Tomohiro Ishii against Jon Moxley. I'm going with Mox. Toru Yano I'm saying over like the matches are already happening. It's Toru Yano versus Jay White. Jay White will get his first win against Toru Yano and his first 2 points. This is going to be a good one. Hiroki Goto versus Tatsuya Naito. Naito has not won. I like what I've been seeing from Goto. This is a tough pick for me. I'm going to go with Naito. I'm going to go with Tatsuya Naito getting his first win and first 2 points of the tournament over Goto. Then we have Shingo Takagi versus Tai Chi. I'm going with Shingo Takagi over Tai Chi to get 4 points. So Moxley would be in the lead with 6. Takagi would have 4 now. This would be his second win. Going with Takagi. So that's nights 5 and 6. We're going to get into 7. I know this has kind of been one of the more longer podcasts I did, but it's been a lot to cover with this G1. Like I said, man, there's 3 nights that we had to cover. So I want to give you my what I thought, the results of those nights. I also want to give you the standings, and I want to give you my predictions for the next 3 nights. So It's been long, but bear with me. We're finishing up. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I want to thank you. Also, thumbs up, subscribe, support the channel, comment, talk wrestling with me. I feel like Aleister Black waiting on someone to knock on, like Aleister Black's waiting for someone to knock on the door to challenge him. That's how I feel, waiting for someone to comment and talk some fucking wrestling with me. Like, that's the way I feel right now. Like, anybody, somebody, come on, man. Okada versus Will Ospreay. I'm going with Will Ospreay. Okada's going to get his first loss. This is going to be his first loss. It's going to be to Will Ospreay. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Lance Archer. I'm going with Tanahashi. I think that Archer has started strong. He's going to have I got him in 2 losses back to back because I got Tana. Tana's going to reel off these victories. I got him over ZSJ, and I have him over Lance Archer. And even if he loses against ZSJ, I still would take him over Lance Archer. Kota Ibushi versus Sonata. This is going to be a good one. A good one. You thought but Ibushi will not lose to Sonata like he lost to Evil. He's going to beat Sonata and Ibushi over Sonata. Kenta versus Evil. This is tough because Kenta right now, I got Kenta undefeated so far. I liked what I saw from Evil. Now I know it's like, how do you feel like him beating? Like, I probably should have Lance Archer beating Kenta, and then Kenta redeeming himself against Evil. I'm gonna go with Evil. I'm going with Evil in this one. Evil. So we're going to see Okada and Kenta lose their first matches. That's what I'm going with. Evil over Kenta, but this is close. I'm iffy on this one. I really am. I'm iffy on Okada and Ospreay. I really am. I mean, Okada and Kenta can walk out of here both undefeated still, and I wouldn't be surprised at that. But I'm going to go with Ospreay, and I'm going to go with Evil just because I really liked what I saw from him and Ibushi. And with him losing to Sonata, I feel like this is going to be a real big win for him. Next, we have ZSJ, Bad Luck, Fale. This is a tough match for me, man. This is really tough. I got ZSJ winning in a disqualification. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. Bad Luck Fale is going to get disqualified. That way, it doesn't make Fale look bad. And that way, it doesn't really give ZSJ another loss. I go with ZSJ over Bad Luck Fale. So, that was episode 14. This is one of my longer ones. But I had a lot to go over. It was 3 nights of New Japan. I tried to sum it up and summarize it and shorten it up as best as I can. I feel like I did a really good job. We got a busy weekend. Once again, I'm sorry for missing Monday. I was feeling under the weather, but I'm back. We got a busy weekend. We're going to have tomorrow. We're going to go over Fight for the Fallen. I'm going to talk about Fight for the Fallen, and I've been hearing a lot, good, bad. I'm going to get into and give you my opinion on Fight for the Fallen. I thought it was a really good show. It was after the G1Climax. This was my favorite show of the weekend after the G1Climax. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk some AEW tomorrow. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we have NXT. We're going to get into some NXT, talk about the NXT show. That's going to be Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to have NXT. And Friday, Extreme Rules. I'm going to go over Extreme Rules. We're going to talk Extreme Rules Friday and my thoughts on that. Also, I'm probably going to do a little special for you guys since I missed Monday. So I'm probably going to have something ready for you Saturday. I'm probably going to try to do a Ring of Honor. They have Manhattan Mayhem this weekend. And I'm going to try to give you a little preview and predictions of that. So thank you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. I know this is definitely one of the longer ones. I appreciate you from rocking with me. But like I said, we had a lot to go over. You'll catch me back here tomorrow. AEW, Fight for the Fallen. If you haven't, man, check out Being the Elite, Road to Fighter Fest. Well, actually, it's Road to All Out now. And Being the Elite as we get ready for All Out. I cannot wait for the weekend of the 31st. It's going to be so good. Happy wrestling. Hope you guys had a happy wrestling weekend. I know I did. Conquer your goals, live your dreams, spread that love, and spread that peace. Sway Jose, I'm out.